Good morning. Man, don't we get a chance to hear some lies, misinformation, disinformation, straight up deception? And we believe whatever we believe. And we believe all of it. That's why it continues to exist. And because it exists, we as people can go no place. We're believing this one and that one and that one. But none of them work for each of us. For whoever gets it, and anybody else probably who didn't at one time who now does, and now they do, it works. And so when it's just a matter of our coming together to see what works, what we know. But in order for us to get there, we're going to have to want a couple of things. We're going to have to want our needs. We're going to have to want our desires met. These things satisfy us. Yes, that basically means what you can imagine. We're going to talk about living in peace and being prosperous and free. We're going to talk about accessing those things that are essential for our happiness and satisfaction, like food, clothing, you know the score. Now, we talk about these lies. None of these liars offer you heaven on earth. They offer you hell. One a little worse hell, and then still another worse hell. So you got three levels of that's being presented to you. And anywhere you fall, you are still in hell. And you got your reasons for where you fall. The big question, my friends, is that the introduction of that which works for you, works for you, and nobody can point a finger at you because it works for them as well, has never, ever been advocated for, at least as far as I know, in my lifetime. And rather than trying to get closer to that today, what we're doing is getting worse. It is truly as if a few people have accepted the fact that they are supposed to rule the world. And the only way they can rule the world is to lie and deceive the world. And the world is being lied to and deceived because they don't know what another way, a better way is. And that is, my friends, not competing, but cooperating, working together for a common good. You want peace? Then do that which brings about peace. You want freedom? Then be willing to be free. You want prosperity? You got to know what it is that you're doing, and you got to enjoy doing it because therein lies life. And so what I'm basically saying to all of us is that government of men, by men, and for men is going to always be screwed because it is divisive. It always puts someone above someone else and justifies it. But the same power that made every last one of you wasn't a white man, wasn't a black man, wasn't a man as we know it, wasn't a woman as we know it. It was an invisible power, and we can imagine any way we want it. But it's here. It's here, it's us. And as that power has shown how efficient it is by hanging the moon in its place and the sun in its place, and they both stay in their place and move only as time directs them to move. Now we say they have no choice. They are objects, perhaps. But we who have choice can choose a lie, or we can choose the truth. The truth works for all of us, and a lie works for none of us. So when we look at it like that, we see what we are. We are victims. And the question is, will we remain victims? At a time when, here in America, you've never seen it this bad. And it is this bad. But you got a choice. You can choose to make it better. Now, choosing to make it better is taking you someplace you've never been. You dreamed about it, but you've never been there. And to go there means you got to have faith. You got to believe that that can happen. And you know what that beginning belief starts with? With you. With you committing yourself. Not worrying about what other people are doing. Are they committing themselves? But you committing yourself, because it's what you want. And all that you are giving it to that particular cause. That's you. That's you. That takes faith. Knowing that what you are going for is right there just waiting. And you're not doing anything to hold it back. So when you're talking about what Trump and Musk and those guys doing, you know Trump, according to the way the America is built, according to the way it is built, he is not president of the United States. He has violated the ultimate rules. And it didn't matter if one person, if the whole nation and the Supreme Court. We know what has happened. It's some people call all kinds of names, but I call it sin. I call it ugliness. That's what I call it. Why? Because it causes so much pain. It causes so much. Look how people get kicked out of the country. Now, to some people here who don't know any better, that they feel thrilled. They just as thrilled because they don't know any better. They don't know what it means to have compassion, thinking that the person that's getting kicked out just could be you. Or since you've been blessed not to be kicked out this time, in the next generation or the next, those that carried in you all through time are being kicked out. Because we fail to have any compassion today. We fail to have that kind of heart today. I'm saying, wake up. I'm saying, imagine. I'm saying, hope. I'm saying, believe. I'm saying, no. Why? Because you are making it so. You have committed yourself for change, the kind of change that no one can point a finger at you and could deal. No, brother, because it's there for, and they got it. That's how you defeat Trump. You know, you're telling us about him every day. Keep reminding us. We know we already hurting. And what kind of hurt are you trying to get us to have? I mean, well, we got to fix the thing. If we don't fix it, then we can stop hurting. And just go with the flow. Wherever the pain takes us, we can ride that baby. Wherever the suffering takes us, we just ride that baby. Why? Because we have nothing that can liberate us. We got nothing that can take us out of this melting pot and put us in a place of milk and honey that says we, the people, really, we, the people, have decided that we want to live right here in these bodies on this earth during these times as if we're in heaven. And we make that move. I think that's about enough for now. I'll be back. You know I will. Bye-bye.